Welcome, Captain Matt, Boat Buyer's Secret Weapon, author of the book Boat Buyer's Secret Weapon, available anywhere books are sold. And today we're talking about regrets that boat buyers have. What are some of the big regrets? Number one is flat out buying the wrong boat for what you're looking to do. Now, it could be that the boat maybe is too big for you to handle. You're just not confident. You can't get insurance on it. Watch some of my other videos to know what that's all about. Or number two, it's too small. You've got too many people that you want to take with you, and you just can't all legally, that's a key term, fit everybody on the boat every time. So you've got to find the right boat. You also want to make sure that you don't get too small of horsepower. It's a huge mistake I see over and over and over. People trying to save money and to fit the boat into their budget, and they say, oh, we can get by with this little 40 horsepower. And then they get on the water, they put 5-6 people in the boat, and the boat barely goes 10 miles an hour, and they're just not happy with it. Make sure when you buy your boat that you actually run it, you demo it. We've got the free Boat Buyer's Toolkit. You can grab boatbuyerssecretweapon.com/toolkit. It's got a full how to demo a boat the right way, so you know for sure the boat's going to perform and do exactly what you want it to do. You can see right there the toolkit. We also have a video, don't buy these boats. It's one of our most popular videos. The first version of it is over 1.5 million views. Go check that one out. You will be very glad you did. Next is skimping on the trailer. Now, you may think this is about boats, I thought, but you got to have that trailer if you're going to be trailering your boat to the ramp. And some people, again, will try to save money by going with the single axle versus the dual axle. Going with the smaller trailer, their boat's right on the cusp, and they go with the smaller one to save $500,000. I'm going to tell you from experience, you want to have the best trailer you can, especially if you're towing that boat, any more than a mile or two to and from the ramp. If it's just that short distance, okay, you maybe can get away with the smaller one. But if you're going any distance, you're going to be so much happier and so much safer by going with the larger trailer, the dual axle over the single axle, to have a safer time on the water. The next regret is smashing your boat up at the dock when you first get it because you haven't got taught. Nobody's taught you how to operate a boat. It doesn't operate like a car. It's 4 wheels on solid ground that steer from the front versus bobbing all around with the water and the wind and the elements, steering from the back and really pivoting versus steering. And when you go in reverse, all bets are off. Everything's different. Whatever you learn about driving a car is going to cause you to crash if you don't get trained on how to ride a boat or drive a boat the right way. We've actually got some training programs to help with the Boater Boot Camp, totally free, gives you some of the basics. The best boat captain is going to teach you how to operate your boat, drive your boat, dock your boat, tie your boat up, run and rough chop. Very, very good program. Next is you buy the wrong boat for the 80% of what you want to do. If you want to surf, well, then get a surf boat. That's something that's designed specifically for it. If you want to fish, get a fishing boat. If that 80% is something, you want to try to match the boat to that as closely as possible, and you'll be much happier. Next, our regret is you spend too much money on the boat. Now, there's two things here. There's you spend too much money, so you think you've got to be out every single weekend, and you're always out on the water, and it feels like an obligation to use the boat as much as you can because you spent so much on it from your available budget. That's number one I want you to avoid. Make sure that it fits in your budget with everything included. Insurance, storage, fuel, maintenance, repairs, because you're going to have repairs. Remember, you ding it up at the dock or on the trailer, you got to fix that stuff. The other is you spend too much on the boat. You paid $75,000. Well, you could have got it from $70,000 if you negotiated properly. We talk about it in our First Time Boat Buyer Academy, our magic money saving method. But when it comes to spending too much, you got to make sure you get both of those right so you don't have regret. So make sure you take the full cost of boat ownership. We've got several videos. Matter of fact, in the toolkit, we've got a cost of ownership calculator that can be very, very valuable. Next is you buy the wrong boat because you got a smoking deal from a neighbor, a friend was selling a boat, and this is such a great deal, I had to buy it. But it's not gonna do the things that you want it to do. You want to go offshore fishing and you buy this aluminum fishing boat. Well, that's not going to do the trick. That's for inland lakes. You buy a cruiser and you really want to take the family out for the day and you're not going to overnight. No matter how good the deal is, if it's the wrong boat, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to have regret. So be aware of that. The next regret is you get jealous. You buy a boat, you're in love with it. The first weekend out, you're like, oh my gosh, look at that boat. We can't have fun on this boat. We need that boat. Here's the reality. There's only one person. Right now, it's this guy, a Saudi Arabian prince that's got the largest boat in the world. And there's already one in production that's over 500 feet that's going to take its place as the largest boat in the world. There's only one biggest on your lake, one biggest in the world, one biggest in whatever, and they're going to use their boat different than you are. They have a different budget. They have different needs. So don't worry about what others are doing. Get the boat that's going to be right for you and that's going to give you and your family, the people that are out with you, the most enjoyable time. And don't be envious. Look at them. They're awesome to look at. But be like, that's a great boat, but this is perfect for us right now. You'll be much, much happier. I would love to ask you, would you buy a boat? What regrets did you have, if any? What regrets could you help people avoid? Share that down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you've been through. Give this video a thumbs up. And remember, life truly is better on a boat.